cats, pigeons, and orphans, and he has an affliction for midget porn. Give it up for my friend and yours, and now everyone's favorite cousin, crazy ass Willie, the Colorado comic. What up, nigga?
What's up? My nigga was going down.
Shit, this blunt right now.
Oh, as usual.
What's good with you, my brother? What's the good word on your end of the neck?
Well, so far, as I say, shout out to Flower earlier this afternoon. She had a little show that was going on, and she brought on some nice little people. It's cool. Okay. It's cool. And then I messed around and found something. I'm trying to figure out why there ain't no black people in this sport, and I think I found out why.
What sport is that?
The sport I'm looking at is called jousting.
People still joust?
Like jousting, and then it's like I'm also like kind of the point, like you said, go taking it back. I don't remember any black knights.
You know what? I'm sure there are. I mean, because we didn't know there was no black samurais until like 5 years ago. So
and I was just thinking about that. We don't have any like black jousters. You know what I'm saying? None.
You know what? We do got one. You forgot one.
Who?
Made a movie about it and everything.
Who?
Martin Lawrence.
I said jouster, not jokester. There's a
knight. He was a knight. He was a knight in the movie, dude.
He was a jokester. He wasn't no knight. He had
a Philadelphia Phillies jersey on and armor.
Exactly.
I feel like that's how it would look anyway. I think if niggas did start doing like medieval shit, like there are black people that do what they call they do it in Colorado all the time in a big ass park, the fucking medieval fair shit.
Yeah.
Niggas there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of like getting that idea from. Because don't get me wrong, I feel there should have been black knights back in the day, but I think they would have lasted too much longer.
Nah. I think if there was knights back in the day, nigga, we'd have. Sorry about that. Because think about it. You see what's that movie called? Robin Hood.
Yeah, but that was different. They needed to interject black into that one. That needed some black.
Well, they had to because the first nigga he met that was cool with it was a Moor, and Moors is black. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
that's in their own book. They wrote the book themselves. So so I would imagine there might have been knights. They just probably didn't call them knights because knight was like a white guy thing, and they just were already black, so they didn't call them maybe the black knight really was a black dude.
Yeah,
he was just hella cold. He was hella cold at that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to admit that shit.
And that's what I'm trying to feel. I mean, like I just feel that would be cool. I mean, because I'm watching this and a shout out to the History Channel for getting this out there. But I'm watching this Full Metal jousting where they all in metal armor and things, and they on horses and they going at it. But every last one of them is a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? A Marine.
This sounds new. This sounds like some new shit. So let's understand. Give it a shot. Niggas will be there in a minute.
I don't know. That's something like just give it. You
said the History Channel, right? You ever watched that show, Forged in Fire?
Yeah.
For 2 seasons, there wasn't no black folks on there. Season 3, all kind of niggas showed up on that motherfucker and shit. I think only one of us won, but still, regardless of the fact that
they're still showing up. I mean, and that's what I guess I'm trying to get at more. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I don't believe that's fair. Now, if it was a weed smoking show, I better be on that bitch.
Niggas be in that shit, getting invites and everything on their time cards.
I want that sucker coming back every 5-10 minutes. Will, you in? I'm in that one. You know me.
Free invites in Jet magazine for that shit.
And shoot, Jet's been out for how long? Yeah,
at least 90 years now.
So that would be some funny ass shit. All of a sudden, Jet magazine comes back, and the first thing that they introduce is a black jousting competition.
Like jousting team, and they got them on the cover.
Yeah.
Hella tight though, like what they joust. All the way holding they pull up like this, like they pole up like this, just looking Either they're gonna be hella fresh, looking hella astute, or like hella thugged out, like with their gel.
Now I'd watch that show. I'd watch that.
I'll watch getting ignorant out there. But with so that's kind of neat. I'm glad you peeped that out there. So don't worry though. Like I said, black folks, I know how we are. Like we into weird shit, but we don't want to be the first black person to be like, yo, I'm into this weird shit because all the rest of us are gonna ostracize you, and we don't want to. No one wants to be ostracized. So we're getting better at it, though. We're getting better.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll keep that in the rest because there's somebody being ostracized right now. He deserves it, but that's another story.
My black friends used to dog me out for watching anime. Man.
What?
You watching cartoons? Yeah, nigga, I'm watching.
Yeah.
You don't watch
cartoons are the shit that makes sense.
You don't watch cartoons.
Speaking of which, good thing you brought that up because I was just about to ask you because I know you would know. There are 2 Voltrons, correct?
Yes, there's 2 Voltrons. There's Lions and vehicles.
Right.
But hold that thought. I'm gonna bring in this next person here.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll continue with that. Now this next person here, she's like a cool auntie with a drunk sister at the same time. Like I don't know how you get that. Like a cool auntie, and a drunk sister. So that's kind of dope too. And she's also and she's also a stepmom.
A stepmom? Damn.
Yeah, to pygmies in the country of Georgia. Give it up for my friend, now your cousin, and somebody's baby mama, Miss Flower from Facebook.
I am anybody's baby mama.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
You said you're anybody's baby mama?
Nobody's baby mama. Nope, never. Not me.
My baby mama here pretty soon. You keep putting me on the show.
So you don't got no kids? Everybody's a baby mama or a baby daddy. So.
No, they're actually not. I birthed 2 children, and I was not ever a baby mama.
But no, not the stereotype of. But see, there you go. Everybody wants to take the stereotype of baby mama being. Oops, sorry.
Baby mama, that was not anything having to do with anything. With either of my.
If you ain't had no drama, then I guess you weren't the proverbial baby moms. But at the end of the day, if there's a
they
kid,
didn't have any contact.
My baby's mother.
Nope. They were never allowed to use those terms because that is not what I was.
Okay. That's fine. You don't want the stigmata, and I get it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's all good. Can I ask now? Can I ask now?
Yeah, you can ask now.
Okay. So, Faye Flower. Do you know there are 2 Voltrons?
Voltron?
Yeah. First of all, are you familiar with the cartoon show Voltron from the 80s?
I remember Voltron.
Okay.
Now, with there being 2 Voltrons, how come? And I get this is kind of like going into our little earlier spiel there, Jay. How come there ain't no black people in Voltron?
Because it was a Asian drawn show, and they don't draw black people very well.
So is that where Zarkon comes into play?
No, not necessarily. I've always wondered that myself. How come, like a lot of animes, there are very few black people, and one of the main reasons why is because the storyline is based in, Japan, China, places like this where there aren't really any black people. Now, if there's a storyline that does include African, people of descent, black people and whatnot, they will be in there. But like I said, there's going to be 1 or 2. I don't think it's race. I don't really think it's a race thing. I just think it's more along the lines that they're telling their story, and their story. There's not really. I mean, there's black people there now, like sparkly, but it's not like here where it's like, every 10th person could be black.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So that's why when you look at anime, you don't see a lot of black faces in anime cartoons. Hell, even the nigga from Dragon Ball Z, Mr. Popo, he's not really black. He's from another planet where they just look like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. It just kind of, I was watching it the other day, and it was like the last battle of the Lion Voltron, and that's where I was like really going like, you know what? If there's any cartoon character that I would want to play, out of all honesty, it'd be Zarkon. I mean, he was he's an OG to me. I think Zarkon is an OG for real.
I don't know. Myself personally, I was I liked all cartoons coming up, and as I got older, I got more into anime. But I just like cartoons, period. I just like anything drawn and shown at animation. I like any kind of animation, all right? As long as it's good, as long as it's entertaining and it's good and intelligent. It's got to be intelligent. I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. But as a kid coming up, one of my favorite cartoons to watch was Thundercats.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Love the shit out of Thundercats. And I would be Panthro. I don't give a fuck. Guys would be like, yo, I'm Lionel. I'm like, that's cool. I'm Panthro. Straight up, like I'm Panthro. You mean the most gangsters cat on the show? Because Panthro, in my opinion, now whether he was supposed to be a black character or not, to me, he was black.
Right. Because that's that's what we was given. Because that's also where I was going. Okay, good thing on Panthro too, because that kind of throws me into, and this is gonna go weird, but G.I. Joe. I mean, got Roadblock in there, all them. But
who didn't want to be Roadblock?
That was I didn't mind being Roadblock. He's kind of cool. I mean, he's a brother. Or no, there's another one. Dang it. No, it's not Roadblock. Anyways, I forgot it. Never mind. Moving on.
There's a lot of different. Let's see. There was let's see. I'm trying to think if I can think of them here. I know there was a couple that were. Yeah, Roadblock, Alpine. Alpine was in there.
Yep, Alpine was.
Alpine was actually kind of like, to me, and me and my dad used to laugh because he would come in like and watch me watch G.I. Joe and shit, and Alpine would have a scene on there, and my dad would be like, "Who the fuck is this?" Shit, I can't think of the dude's name right now. Singing nigga.
Barry Manilow? No. Dang, I know who you're talking.
Dancing on the ceiling and shit.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. That's what. Yeah, my dad would be like, "Come on, like, who the fuck is this Lionel Richie looking motherfucker you got on your TV show, son?" And I'm like, "Dad, that's I'm like, Dad, that's not Lionel Richie. That's Alpine." And I go into the whole spiel about how dope Alpine is. And they'd be like, "Well, there's a nigga on TV. That's good. All right, so I'll see you later. Want to work, But every time he see me, he be like, Lionel Richie. That's what he just say. He was like, Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. That's
not Lionel Richie. And then when I bought the character, my dad put in the character. He was like, "He didn't look like Lionel Richie as an action figure. Has he getting any money?"
And who else look like Lionel Richie? Our good old fashioned Star Wars guy.
Oh, Billy D. Williams?
Yep, bingo.
That actually, you know what? When I first seen Star Wars and seen Billy D. Williams, I knew then. I said, that's the coolest nigga on the planet. There will never be another nigga that cool ever. Even though what he did in the movie was uncool as shit, if you look at him,
he was cool.
He was cool. And then you see him in other shit, and you're like, damn, Lando Calrissian was a pimp too? Like...
Where that kind of messes it up out there too. Yeah, like you got to pay attention. Pay attention.
Yeah, he's one of, like, saying, as far as black characters go, like back then, like when Star Wars came out, like I didn't know. I mean, I knew black kids that like Star Wars and have Star Wars toys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I could never. You would never see like a black kid or or teenager or young adult that at that time that was like, I'm a buff. I'm really about this shit. This Star Wars shit is the shit. Learn to look. It was uncool. That was white people shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't fair because when I got older, I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. I really like this shit. Like I'd be like,
I like Star Trek. Star Wars was hard for me to get involved with because my mom liked Star Trek.
So are you guys then saying so then okay. So what I'm getting from that, because I know that we are paying attention as adults that there were no black people things. But when you guys were kids, did you really realize that there were no black people, or did you just not notice that for the stories? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Or were you quite aware that there was no black people that looked like you?
Well, I'd say more or less I was conditioned to see what I was supposed to see. Now that my mind has expanded a lot and I've been able to think, I think more that it would change the dynamics of everything that I've known if I would have known that was available or an option to me.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it was a little different. It was like it was the already knowing that seeing a something on TV that looked like me was awesome. That was already like a given, you know what I'm saying, from my parents and everything coming up. But as far as like when I watch cartoons or anything like that, I never really associated. It wasn't, and I don't want to use the word condition. It was just I just wasn't associating with it. And then when I did ask the question, a lot of people gave me the, you know what, I don't know. So I had to figure it out for myself.
Like there was black kids and there was a black kid in the Peanuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a black character in like there were some black characters in the Star Wars stuff. They just weren't mainstream characters, right? Like there was a couple of the guys on the different things that were black guys. Like there was black characters, right?
Well, in the actual Star Wars story, the only like legitimate black character that you had was Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, it kind of throws it out there on the top of the mix because you're asking more or less of, yes, there were black actors and black sprinkles of people at that time, but it wasn't as predominantly huge as it is now. There are certain things that you know,
like one black actor or actress. Like even on Star Trek, there was the one black actor and the one black actor, right?
Right. But here you go again. You're going to say it's just one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But as kids, you didn't really realize that there weren't any other black actors because they included the one actor.
No, I knew.
No.
It just didn't really bother me because I'm a kid watching this shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
And then two, I would say more or less back then it was still
as
just
children.
As a child,
children didn't pay attention to them not having the representation up there. It was just kind of whatever show was whatever show, and the people were whatever people.
Right. As a child, as a child, I think of a child.
Yeah, and in today's day and age, I think the kids are very aware that they're not being represented, or there's no black kids, or there's no gay kids, or there's no, there's too many boys and not enough girls. Like, I think that they're actually way more aware of, sexual and color orientations.
I don't think that kids are just, are like children. I don't think so. Like when we get older, like when we get to like the tweens and stuff like that, okay, maybe. Because that's when I was like 11, 12, 13 is when I started asking like, hey, Dad, I've been watching this cartoon for X amount of years. I've never seen a black person on the show. Why is that? And he would like, I don't know. That is weird though. So we would have, that forced me to learn about what I was looking at. But here or there, I think that when the realization of, and it is getting younger and younger, but the realization of there's not enough me on this TV show I'm watching, or there's too many boys, or why is all this stuff? It's not the kids figuring it out. It's parents telling them to think that shit. Because as a kid, we don't care. Kids don't fucking care. A kid doesn't know the difference out of something until you make a difference out of it. Kid don't know the difference between blue and green. He just know that's blue, that's green. He don't know the shit don't match until you tell him it don't match.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my thought of a child's brain. You know what I'm saying? It's a blank page. If you never tell a kid,
how did we get here? Like how did we get to this point if it really all came down to we're all the same? Like, that's what I mean. Like, how it's just so odd how everybody's from somewhere else and everybody is different, yet we're all the same, yet we're crucified because we're different, but we're not supposed to be all the same. Like, it's just so odd.
Well, and that's what you said there. The thing is that people deep down, and this is once again, it's just me talking, but I'm also looking at the fact of what I see in the world, what I have seen in the world, and what I plan on seeing in the world. People as a whole they had by now have to understand that every single person is different by at least this much. You know, at least this much is a little different. Like there may be like 9 niggas on the corner smoking cigarettes and just being niggerish and shit like that. But I bet you one of them can write poetry, like legitimately write, you know, poetry and is really good at that shit. I bet you at least one of them. One of them
good at chemistry.
Yeah, one of them could probably make some shit up and blow up something or create something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, every person is this much is a little bit different. Everybody should know that by now. The reason why we are where we are now is like where people looking at everything and all like, oh, that's too much of that, or there's not enough this and that, is because of racism, classism, sexism. Any ism you can think of is the reason why. Because I was never like I was taught there was difference between boys and girls, i.e., there's just the simple physical differences. Like that's a girl, like Flower, you're a girl, I'm a boy. That's it. There was no like I didn't have to try and figure out what makes a boy, what makes a girl. No, girls have hair.
How did you know that? How did you know the difference between a boy and a girl? Then was it the hair? Was it the voice? Like how did we know the difference between what was a boy and what was a girl?
Oh, you get associated with that by one thing and your parents. Your parents put you on that.
Yep.
You know. Like if it was reversed, if it was like if girls were boys and boys were girls, then that's how we would come up saying like I would be saying I'm a girl and you'd be saying you were a boy because that's how it was put to you, you know, way back when, way back when. So the only thing that's
like I'm saying like when they taught us the difference between boys and girls, was it hair? Was it the voice? Was it what actually differentiate between a boy and a girl at that age? Like I don't remember them actually telling us what the difference was. Like how do you know who's the boy and who's the girl?
In my coming up experience, there wasn't really one thing that generated it. It was like if I went and I pushed a girl down, I got told, don't push that. That's a girl, boy. You don't push no little girl down. They not as tough as you are because you a boy. She a girl. You can't just push her down like that. Oh, okay. I didn't know girls weren't tough.
So you spent your whole first week just pushing down people, and the teacher's like, "Hey, that's a boy. No, hey, that's a girl."
No. What I'm saying is, it was those instances that made me put a difference between it to understand the difference of boys and girls. Up until someone telling you don't do that because of this, or hey, the reason why she can go do that is because of this, or the reason why he can the difference is put like
I mean, I hear you on the reasons, but just think back realistically, and how would you know just from looking or interacting if it's a boy or girl? Would it be hair or would it be voice, or what would be the mannerisms to know if that's a little boy or that's a little girl?
It's the whole thing. That's why I said it wasn't just it wasn't like just like you just looking like, oh well, they got long hair, so that's a girl, or she's got a high voice, so that's a girl. He's got a deep voice, that's a boy. It wasn't that. It was a combination of everything that happens when you play with other kids, and there's adult supervision. That, you know what I'm saying? So we're playing. Okay, let's just say we're playing, whatever, and we're gonna go swimming. We've been playing. We're gonna go get in the pool, and your mom comes over to you, shoves all your hair in a hair cap, just shoves all your shit in that. But just come here, girl, and shoves all your hair in a fucking hair cap, slaps a hair cap on your head, puts you in a little bathing suit. I get some little swim trunks. Boom, right there, the difference. One of us is gonna say, "How come he just like that and I'm just like this?" Let's say it's you. Hey, how come he don't gotta wear no top? I don't want to wear no top when I'm going swimming. How come he ain't gotta put his hair in a hair thing? And your mom would have said, or your grandma, or whoever was there is going to say, because little boys don't have to worry about their hair getting messed up in the water. Little boys don't have chi-chis. And you're gonna go, oh, those are the things that I'm saying, like that we instituted together as children growing up. No one legitimately stopped you and said, hey, that's long hair is a girl, high voice is a girl.
You know, like I grew up with little boys that had long hair and definitely had chi-chis on their chest.
Yeah, well, they were fat though.
Not always. Boys have nipples.
Yeah, you know what a Chi is, don't?
I'm just saying though, but that's what I mean. Is
You know what a Chi is.
realistically,
So let's
if
not do that.
nobody was there to tell you, how would you, as a child, know the difference between if that's a boy or that's a girl?
Your parents.
Yeah.
If nobody was there to tell you, like if we were just instinctively on our own on an island and we're just all these beings, how would we know the difference between what a boy and a girl is?
I get what you're
That
saying.
would be I would say that would have to be all in your faith and your religion and how you were brought up. If you're going to specifically tell a child that is, as they say, born male and female, that you have a choice of being either or, then you're also introducing the fact that you can also be scrutinized for your thoughts and who you think you are. If my parents didn't set me straight, if my parents didn't set me straight, again, my parents and my religion and what I believe, then yeah, I'm a freaking lesbian bitch.
Right, but I hear that, but I'm thinking more so along the lines of
no direction.
Just in general, yes, there's no direction. How would you know who was who? Like, again, like, because when you think of a little girl, you think of maybe a little girl with longer hair. You think of her wearing a skirt or a dress. You think of her voice maybe being higher or a higher pitch. When you think of a little boy, you think of maybe a shorter cut in the hair. You maybe think of pants or shorts. You possibly think of a deeper little voice. But what are the real and realistic differences if somebody, let's say the boy and the girl, they both have the similar haircut, it's just a bowl cut. Mm-hmm. And their voice is around the same octane. How do you think that we really learned the differences between boys and girls?
And at that point, I will tell you the thing that's going to learn you is life.
Yeah.
Life teaches everybody everything.
Yep.
Life is what's going to teach you, because let's just take it to a post-apocalyptic time where there are no parents around and there's new kids running around all day. How do you think they figure out who was who? They start touching and experimenting, because that's what being a kid is.
But then then most people sit up there and get aggravated and mad because their children are being told outside of their circle or outside of their realm that this to me is either good, bad, or ugly. And I can make that decision.
Once again, I'll take it back to the old school when I'm coming up, and then we'll match it to right now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid coming up, and I'm watching what's a good crazy ass movie? I'm watching Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm a kid. I'm like 10 years old. I'm watching Nightmare on Elm Street. All right. No, I'm not even 10. I'm like 8.
Okay.
All right. Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm watching Nightmare on Elm Street. By the way, one of my favorite horror movies. And it's crazy, scary shit, because this is something that I do. I go to sleep at night. I have nightmares. Something could kill me in my sleep when I wake up dead. I panic to go to sleep. All right? Even my dad would tell me, boy, ain't nothing going to get you in that bed. Take your ass to sleep. Blah, blah, blah. My mama, this a house of God, baby. That's a demon you watch.
And you're thinking like, damn, you haven't seen the movie. You parents don't understand. They about to hit me when I go to sleep, but you can't do shit about it.
Well, the thought in my head is just that. You motherfuckers ain't seen what I saw.
Yeah.
The fuck you mean? There was a cross over that girl's head, and it flipped upside down, and Freddie came out and got that bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
He was after boys and girls. It wasn't just one or the other.
Right. So for weeks, well, that's not what this is. I'm just going off of this. This is just the lessons. This is the story. So for weeks, I didn't sleep. Weeks. I didn't even want to. Matter of fact, the commercial with Freddy Krueger showed on HBO, I would change the channel and go watch anything else, Disney Channel, like whatever. Like I did not know. You could. I had a cousin named Fred that I would not let into the house because his name was Fred. Fred coming over, I'll be like, "Can I go to grandma's house?" Like for real, I'm like, I don't want to be around him. They thought there was something wrong there. I was like, not wanting to fuck with him. For weeks, this went on for weeks. So one day, my dad sat me down, And he really said, boy, you're losing your mind. It's a fuck movie. All that happened in there was and he said, look, here's the guy right here. And he pulls the magazine, opens the magazine up and shows me a picture of Robert Englund. He goes, that's the guy who played Freddy. And I said, that guy looks stupid. He says, yeah. Then you put the makeup on, he looks scary, right? And I go, yeah. He goes, son, it's only makeup. He goes, all the stuff you see on TV ain't real. That shit doesn't happen. And I said, oh. He goes, you can't, he goes, yeah, you can die in your sleep, son. Yes, you can have something so traumatic happen in a dream that you can actually die in your sleep. Not just like a heart attack. You can actually die from a dream in your sleep. It can really happen. My dad tells me this. I'm like, oh. He goes, but the rarity, son, of that is so large, and you have so much more life to live, you don't never have to worry about that. You understand me? And I said, oh. And it was like that for everything I seen. I seen on TV, Dad, you see this shit? Yes, son. So then he explained it to me in brass tacks. Mommy, did you see that man over there? Yes, baby, that man, we call that man a faggot over there. But don't look at him because that's not nice. Accept him for what he is. He like what he like. Okay, Mom. And that's all I did all my life was just go to my parents, go to my parents, go to my parents, go to my parents. Because who either knew, understood, or could tell me without my feelings being hurt what the fuck I'm looking at? My mom and dad.
So that really is where it comes down to is there's got to be so many people out there that literally had no parents, no upbringing, nobody to teach them the ways of the world or understand the ways of the world to teach them. And so
they have people who did not want to do those things.
There it is.
There you go.
See, you have to look. You can't look. I'm sorry. If I had a child in this era right now, and my kid came to me and said, "Daddy, I don't know if I want to be a boy or a girl." Oh, my nigga, sit down. Let's have a conversation about this.
Talk about it.
That's weird as fuck. Who told you had a choice in the matter? First of all,
right.
Let's get real. Let's break it down.
To be a boy, hold on. And then we're gonna have a real discussion. If my kid's gay, he's gay, whatever. But don't come to me talking about some daddy. I don't think I'm in the right gender, nigga. You fucking ain't. You are in the right gender.
You're in preschool. That's where you need to be. That's exactly where you need to be.
Have you seen your mother and I standing together? You're supposed to look like this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you met the rest of your family? Yes, a lot of boys. So you're supposed to be a boy. I'm sorry, kid. No one has a choice in this matter. Now we do, but I'm gonna tell my kid you don't. You don't got no choice in this. Just how you came in is how you leaving.
Even though you do, I'm just putting it out there.
And then I'm gonna explain to my child, why life is like that. Why is it? Because the problem is people are scared to actually. They want to be their kid's friend. They want to be their buddy. They don't want to. They want a soft parent. Fuck that shit. Sometimes you gotta grab your kid by they fucking collar and say, "Look, nigga."
You wanted to say grab your kid by the balls badly, didn't you?
No.
So that would have been a funnier joke because the other half of the kids wouldn't have balls.
I was gonna say haunches. Haunches wasn't what I wanted to say. I was gonna say haunches. I was like, not haunches.
Yeah. No, it just sounded like you could say when you got to grab you by the balls. No. You have kids don't get a chance. Like if your kid has been molested, dude, don't shirk away from that job.
Nope.
See, that's another problem I see a lot of here. Kids. I talk to grown folks that are grown now. They're not growner than me, but they're grown. They're young, grown young people. Oh, I was touched as a kid. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I said, did nobody do nothing to cover you? Did nobody try to protect you? Did nobody? How? Didn't you have? How did that happen? Like, and I look back at my family and I'm like, I don't know if that really happened or not in my family. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's some weird shit. And I told my mama, shit, we go to this one kid's house all the time. And one day I told her, I don't really want to go over there anymore. She was like, well, I said, sometimes it's a little weird.
Yeah, it's not intentional. It's just like you said, just like going to movies and all that other stuff. There's certain people in my family I will never be around.
But a lot of things are just certain things are just kid shit. And as adults now in this new day and age of the information that their kids can get, they are scared to have these real conversations with their children.
Watch out.
You can't be scared to have a conversation with somebody younger than you when all your job is to do is to teach. There's nothing. There's no time that my nephews or my cousins or my nieces or any person that grew up under me or anyone who's younger than me can pick up the phone and call me and be like, "Yo, Jay, I got this," and spill their guts, and I'm not gonna have something to say. I'm gonna have something to say.
Do you think that today's children that have access to Google and access to technology are smarter than their parents?
Negative.
No, not at all.
Negative.
They might be a little slicker.
True.
Let's bring it down a bit. Do you think that the children to parents under 30 are smarter than their parents?
No. Because
no. I will never say a child is smarter than their parent, only because of the fact that whatever that child is doing, the parents already did it. The only way a child can be smarter than their parent.
There's a lot of people 30 and under that just haven't experienced anything real in life. They've been fed through this or fed through that or fed through the holes.
Then their kids should be living the same kind of life.
Bingo.
If I never experienced shit, then I shouldn't. My kids should never experience shit. Because how would they experience the shit? And I don't even know what the fuck to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so a lot of the parents that are 30 and younger-ish, their internet has raised the kid. You know, like how they say, like our generation was the first generation to really have like the TV kind of raise our kid. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no TVs until like the 60s, 70s, 80s, right? So our generation still played outside. We did things we weren't always allowed to use the TV. You didn't have a TV in every room. You might not have a phone in every room. But my generation, when I had my kids, they definitely had TVs in every room. They were able to. So they say that generation was the first true TV raised generation. And now, like, again, the parents 30 and under-ish, the internet is kind of raising their children. And they technically haven't had the experiences or life experiences that, their children are getting more involved.
Why are these children getting away with that particular time? Because if you sit there and look at it, the reason why I'm seeing children are getting away with basically having the internet, as they say, teach them is because their parents are not dictating to them that is not what the norm is. Again, I'm a paper and pen type person. I mean, you can't tell me a computer is going to outdo what I'm supposed to know.
Right, but that particular age group was raised on, I mean, like my daughter and my son's age group people, they don't know what it's like to go take a paper resume in because everything's online. Applications online. They're online. You have to do online. Everything's online. Your credit card's online. Your account's online. Your checks deposited. Like, that's what I'm saying, right?
I asked the kid one time, he goes, he comes in to do, he wants to put an application. He goes, "You got it online?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I told where to go." I said, "I got a paper one here too. You want to put one out right here and shit. It's quiet here, fill it out. I give it to my manager and shit, same situation." He was like, "Nah, I think I'd rather do it online. I feel a little more safer." And I was like, "Hey, to each his own, whatever." And then it dawned on me that moment. I said, "Hey, how old are you?" He's like 27. It dawned on me. He's in an era he never had to fill out actual paper or anything for anything.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. They've never even filled out an account thing on, like, everything for them has been on the computer.
Yeah. So again, the media has dictated how you will learn or know anything. It's not fair.
No, it's not. But and then my thing on top of that is, like I said, if you come up in this world and you live in Nebraska, you black, you whatever, you live in Nebraska, so you don't have no real experience there except for whatever the fuck they did in Nebraska. Then you move to the city and you have kids. Take your punk ass back to Nebraska.
Thank you.
Because you're gonna be driving yourself crazy wondering how the fuck your kid got hooked on fentanyl.
Well, where did they get this from? How'd they know that?
Because for the 8 to 10 hours he's away from you, he's out in the world with kids who grew up in the city, and see city kids see a lot of shit.
Jeez, and that's within the first 15, 20 minutes.
Your child is not close enough to you to turn to you and say, yo, mom, what the fuck is this? That's why stuff like things like just say no actually works. Kids we just don't mess with dudes that do drugs. That's all that happens. Even as time went on, you got older, you got curious, you wonder why you didn't try that shit. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But once again, it all comes back to the parent not wanting to or allowing the world to teach their kid, or not wanting to teach their kid about the world.
There it is.
And but I do have I still feel like this last couple generations don't have any clue about the world in order to teach it. Like, I really feel like our generation, like, let's just even say from 40 to 55-ish, right, was the last generation that really was taught anything to teach anything.
Well, I just think about this also, and I don't care what anybody says. There might have been a small time in the world where people were actually able to prepare for kids. But do you think our parents were ready for us? Fuck no. They just did what their parents did.
Right.
Now, what happened is the people in our age bracket said stupid shit like, "I'm not gonna do my kids the way my parents did me." What the fuck did your parents do to you?
I'm
not saying if you were just beat as a kid. Okay.
Right. A lot of them. So instead of teaching their children any structure, they bought them everything and cleaned up after them, and they were so nice and kind, and they never learned how to be freaking adult human people. Like,
and then when it was happening, now here's the cool part about time. Every so often, shit comes back. I have been noticing an upmoving of young adults with kids actually having some type of structure in their child's life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing more young men with their kids, you know what I'm saying, doing like crazy shit with their kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing more and more of that. So there's I don't know if it's an influx or it's just something, because that's what I want to see, so I'm seeing it. But I am seeing more of it. So it could be a time to come and pass. But like I said, though, what happened to that generation in between, then in like this moving into the mid-20s and shit, you gotta understand, a whole bunch of us 40-year-olds and shit like that said dumb shit like, I'm not gonna do my parents how my parents did me. I'm not gonna do my kids how my parents did me. And I always said, well, what the fuck is your parents? Because my parents did all. I mean, okay, I got whoopings. I got put on probation. I mean, I got whoopings. I got my privileges took. Couldn't go outside. Lost my phone. But I only got all that shit happened to me when I fucked up. Most of the time, I ate fucking great. Okay, my mom was that bitch could cook. My daddy could cook. My daddy always wanted to do shit with me. My sister always wanted to do shit with me. We had a pretty decent, for that time frame, I look back at it, we had a pretty cool family unit. Every family has bullshit and drama, but we had a pretty cool family unit in my eyes as a kid coming up. And I'm not just speaking it because it's my family, because I know where our bullshit is at. But overall, we had a good family unit. There was communication, Yeah, so my parents both worked, and my sister went to work after she went to school. So yes, there was several hours I went home by myself. But my mom said, don't let nobody in the house. I don't care if they did say they talked to me. Don't you open this door. Don't you answer this fucking phone. I will be home at such and such. There is a plate in the oven with foil on it that is yours. You eat that. Do not go in my cabinet to shit else. You still hungry? You make you a sandwich. You understand me, boy?
Yeah. Oh, and don't have your friends over my house.
Wait, don't have no friend. Don't have nobody in my house.
No, that's right. In the house. You guys can be on the porch, but don't be in the house.
Somebody know I ain't home.
Oh, she know. Mom always know.
Oh, my parents weren't done. They knew I was going outside. Can I go outside? I better ask when I got them on the phone.
know you home alone. You just supposed to be there and do what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. And then my dad tapped me on the shoulder and said, "We mean that shit." He ain't said a goddamn thing, but we mean that shit. And so all I did was just wait for my sister to come home. Once you go out the house till your sister get home, yes, sir.
And the crazier part is that it wasn't scary being home alone. It wasn't none of those things. Like you didn't like worry if someone was gonna follow you home and break in your house. You didn't worry if well, I mean, like, I don't know, I guess some people did.
I mean, there's always gonna be crime. There's always kids getting snatched up. All that's just always going on. But the difference is that as kids, when our parents told us the shit to do when we got out of school, we did that shit, and that's why we didn't get kidnapped as much.
True.
So take your ass straight home. Don't dilly dally. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Normalcy to like not being out kidnappable.
When you get to the house,
my grandmother convinced my mom to let her babysit me well until I was like 14, almost like 15 years old.
Right.
Like, so my grandma was always around. Like, there was times though that I had to learn how to like, you know, take the phone off the hook, lock the door, go out the window, type of deal. Like,
right. I
meet up with my mom in the parking lot when she on her way in, and I didn't want my grandma to feel bad, so I'd go climb back in the window and shit. Like, oh, mommy, you're home. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Because
down the street.
For whatever reason, she wanted to be paid to babysit me, and she figured I needed somebody around. So, whatever, you know.
See, trying to watch out for you.
There was no. My grandma she'd call like there was only. When I got home, my mom said when you get home, you call me. If you don't call me, you call your grandma. Yes. So if I couldn't get her on the line, I got to call my grandma immediately after. So that way they know I made it to the house. One time I didn't call. Oh, nigga, you swore the house was on fire. Nigga, it was police and everything in front of that door. I didn't call one time. The police at the door, knocking on the door. I picked out the thing. I was like, oh, shit. And I closed the window. I went to call my mom. I said, Mama, the police outside. She goes, and why are the police outside? I said, I don't know. Like, she goes, I'm going to tell you why. Because your ass ain't called me. You got home and I got worried. So I called the call. Yeah. I called the police to go do a wellness check on the nigga and shit. And they came right over there. So I opened the door and I said, good morning. I said, good afternoon, sir. And they said, is your name Jermaine? I said, yeah.
You can see the police at the door? Okay, so you're home then. Now you know why the police was at the door?
Yeah. She said, not. After that, I never not called again.
Yeah.
I made sure I called everybody. I called my mom and my grandma. My grandma said, well, if you called your mom, what you calling me for? I said, because I just want to make sure everybody know that I'm alive. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now here's the thing, though. But here's the thing. All of my friends had to do the same thing. All my friends had to do the same thing.
I didn't check in with nobody for nothing. I knew what time my mom got home. I would make it home by the time she got home. And I didn't check in with nobody for nothing. I was really a wanderlust. There were times I just went exploring.
Girls when I came up, she's doing outside. Your mama ain't home. What you doing over here? I want to go over to your house and come see you. Why'd you want to? You gonna get us a trouble, man? I ain't supposed to have nobody at the house. I know you ain't supposed to be outside your house right now. Your mama crazy. I seen her beat your ass in the street one time. Like, what the fuck is you doing? So, but like I said, but what it was is that there were like I look at all that stuff now. I look back at it and I look at now. Now, kids got cell phones. They've got access to the internet. So they ain't even got to get to the crib. They just call their parents when I'm out of school and then done talking to their parents, and now they're out in the world until whenever their mom and daddy get off. That's just crazy to me that I could be on my way home at 5 o'clock and be riding the bus with kids that got out of school at 2 o'clock. What the fuck is your ass doing way on this side of town? You supposed to be riding the bus the same direction I'm going because you go to school that way. Get the fuck out of here, man. So, but it's just that, like I said, and every kid that I came up with, though, had to do the same shit. We all had to go home and call a parent. Hey, I made it home. Or call their grandmother. I made it home, grandma. Okay, lock the door. Did your mama say you can go outside? No, just stay outside in the house. Don't go outside.
What kind of damn neighborhood school did you go? What did y'all parents go to? Y'all went to some kind of, all y'all had to do the same thing? Like, what kind of job did y'all parents worked for, like a warehouse or a factory or something? They all knew each other, had to do the same thing? No?
No. We all had the same upbringing. There was no difference in any of us. You know what I'm saying? Like literally in that neighborhood when coming up, it wasn't even close to that neighborhood. It's just that when you play with certain kids, the families start getting tight, So there was a point where if one of us got in trouble, somehow the rest of us all got in trouble too.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't matter what the parent was, but it was everybody that was in there got in trouble.
I think he low-key grew up in a commune with a secret society, and they were all.
I'll take you to my neighborhood I grew up in.
And they just didn't tell nobody.
I'll take you to the neighborhood I grew up in right now, right to the house I grew up in. Yeah, right now, still there. It's not the same. It's really not the same anymore. But back then, that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sorry, but culturally, that's how it is.
Where was this?
Here in Vegas.
Wait, you grew up here in Vegas?
Yeah, I grew up in Vegas.
Shut up! You're a Vegas kid?
Yes. The reason why you don't know that is because not only am I'm totally built different, but I'm only like second generation from the South. My parents, my grandma moved here with all my uncles and I think one auntie. And one daughter at the time moved here to Vegas after from the South, from like Louisiana and shit. So up until my youngest auntie and my sister and myself, yeah, everybody was straight from Louisiana. So
Jake Coldwater. And you're what, about 42?
49.
Oh, you're 49. Okay. Huh, interesting. That's crazy. Like, I didn't realize you were actually from Vegas.
Mm-hmm. But I also grew up in a different time.
That changes my whole perspective. I don't know, like, what it changes in my perspective, but it changes my whole perspective now.
It should give you a different understanding of what kind of person you're talking to. Like, I grew up in a totally different era. Like Vegas, what Vegas is now, I never thought we'd be here. There's no fucking way.
Grew up because like I basically mainly grew up out there too because it was the backyard of here. So I was always out there. So from the time I was 14, 15, 16, 17, I was in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I lived the desert.
I said, watch it with that backyard of here shit.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's what I mean though. Like, to me, Vegas isn't a separate state. On my end of California, it's just the desert, the end of California, right? Because I'm at the end of Arizona. So it's the desert empire. So I always believed that to be along state line and through Vegas, because when you go up the Cali, Nevada border north, it's like a whole different type of territory. Like you get up to Laughlin and Reno and all that. It's a whole nother world. It's not Southern Nevada, right? And Southern California. So for me, growing up, Southern California and Nevada were the same place, like the desert side of it. Like obviously like the beach in LA and the Inland Empire in California is like its own region, right? That's like the beach region, like it's Inland Empire. But for me in the desert, I very much understood and believed that Vegas was part of where I lived, and like where I live is part of Vegas, because it was a paradise type of resort community attached to Vegas, right? So same thing like with the movie stars, like Naked City. They had Naked City, they all came out here, and then they went back and forth to Burbank. So they did that triangle right there, you know? So when I say like a backyard to here, it to me is like if I lived in a house here, Vegas would be my backyard. If I was living in a house in Vegas, then the Coachella Valley would be my backyard. You feel me? But it's the same house. It's the same place.
Yeah, we're nobody's backyard. It's all front yard material.
But no, you are like to the Coachella Valley, the desert region of Southern California. Vegas is our backyard. And in living in Vegas, your backyard is our desert region of California, the low desert and the high desert. So it's that kind of connection. Like because Vegas is in no way LA, but when you come the desert side of things, you don't ever have to go into the city to get to the desert. You don't even have to go on the freeway to get to the desert. We are in the desert still. So I grew up driving back and forth to Vegas with no border. I didn't cross state line. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're not in the backyard. But
it is.
No, it's not.
It's where you go play in the backyard. Duh.
This all front yard shit. Does not compute.
I do not have front yard barbecues in Vegas.
When I grew up here, it was a totally different place. Completely different place. It was completely something else.
Do you know a white girl named Miranda?
That could be like a million chicks.
No, from Vegas. I grew up in Vegas. She's a little bit younger than us. She'd be about 42-ish.
No, I can't say I know her because I currently don't hang out with a chick named Miranda. I know that much.
In school.
No, all right, no. I'm 42. I'm 49. I definitely wouldn't know her. She's 42?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was graduated, was on my way. But they say the small. See, people think Vegas. I've had people ask me, "Hey, do you know Carl?" Then Carl. I said, "I know like 9 Carls, bro. Carl what?"
Yeah, I know a few. I know like 3 Carls. Yeah.
I said Carl Washington didn't play football for Rancho. I said, "Great, you narrowed down to 2 niggas that I know." How old is he? Oh, he probably about like 20 right now. No, I do not know this nigga. No, I don't know. No.
Like if somebody were to come to Palm Springs and be like, and stop a random person that looks like, they're from the hood or they're in the know or that they lived here for a long time and ask them like, hey, do you know Flower? Or do you remember like a girl named Flower Thomas? And they would literally be like, oh yeah, I remember Flower. Or I know Flower. Yeah. They might not know what I'm up to now, but they would remember me from then.
Yeah, Vegas has never been this cool. It's a transient town. First of all, people as soon as they're able to get the fuck out of here, they leave or they leave and come back.
That's my point. There's not very many people that were like raised completely in Vegas like that. And so there's only a handful of people that are still there that were raised there and went to school there, like when they were younger, as actual Vegas, like not imported from anywhere else, but from Vegas. Yeah, and she is a Vegas native. So that's what I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, there's no. Yeah, I'm not saying there's no way I wouldn't know. I mean, I probably do and just, what I'm saying. Like I said, don't currently hang out with her, so not somebody I would actually be like, oh yeah, I know Miranda. Yeah, no. That's just me. But like I said, Vegas is a transient town. It always has been. But nah, from what people know about Vegas now, and I hear cats say everything, they'll ask me, and I tell them I was born and raised here, and they're like, how old are you? And I tell them, man, so you've really seen this place change. And I'm like, yeah, I really have seen it. Because you're fucking depressing me about the shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that and you've seen a lot of the changes because, like, growing up here, I've seen all those same changes because I've been coming there my whole life, Yeah.
Some of it just like I remember the strip was a straight shot from one end to the other, and it didn't do no weird shit. It wasn't like right now. If I look at it now, there's parts of it that look like Tron, not Tron. What's that shit called? Logan's Run. There's parts of Vegas that look like Logan Run.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I do? This looks like, it looks like the future. I mean, and it's cool. I mean,
The crazier part, yeah, I was gonna say the crazier part is that is so very true. And then my little area used to be such a little ghost towny looking place, and it has grown up significantly in the past 10 years for sure. And then even Colorado, since I mean I lived in Colorado for the past my daughter's 24, so 25 years I've been Colorado resident as well. And watching it shape its metro and turn into a metropolis, because Denver is definitely turning into a metropolis.
Denver's turning into a bunch of shit. Don't let it mislead you, because Denver wants to be known as Denver slash Aurora slash Colorado Springs. What's that?
Denver's turning similar to New York. It's going to end up looking like a Chicago or metropolis. It's all the little hidden things inside of hidden things, and like the
different. Doesn't watch it. Honestly, if Denver doesn't watch it, we can almost get voted out of being a state.
Yeah,
that's heavy.
Because it's just dumb here. I mean, you can't sit here and tell me that, oh, we know this and we know. Denver doesn't know shit. We're in the middle of the United States. Everything that is learned is on the other opposite sides. By the time it reaches Colorado, we don't know shit. It's already old news.
Yeah, middle of the map, that's for sure. Mm-hmm.
So everybody's like, oh, well, you didn't know I didn't know about that shit. I'm still waiting. I'm still trying to catch up from 3 months ago. If I'm understanding correctly, I'm still trying to wait for Diddy to get thrown into jail. Bad as I get information.
Well, you'll be happy to know that they released Diddy, Kelly. They released. Who else? That Trey guy was his name.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever that dude's name. They released everybody.
See, and I'm in Colorado, so you know they didn't let him go. I don't watch. Ain't your ass supposed to be in jail, nigga? I know you're supposed to be in jail. They let me out. Oh, they need to speed this shit up.
Martin Luther King Day, and R. Kelly was doing an appearance at oh God, what was the place? What was the name of that fucking place? I can't think of it right now. I don't know why I can't think of it. But yeah, he came to do an appearance at this bar, and he walked out on his bar bill. Like they ran the bill up like $1,500 and like just walked out.
See, nice. Because all that whole entire I'm famous. Here we go. I'm famous. I should do this. But
yeah, it was cold. It was cold, and it was a holiday, and so they just figured that they should just have the extra liquor paid for, and they just decided that they weren't paying and walked out. Yeah.
Yeah, see, dickhead.
I wish I could just do that.
You know, shit.
But yeah.
When you're a celebrity, you just do that. Like if they try to charge you somewhere, what are they gonna do? Like,
I would never just. I can't. I wouldn't do that.
No, I mean the principle of it. No, but. I mean, like, I guess you figure, like, sometimes when a celebrity needs to leave, they need to leave. There's no questions asked. Like, there might be a threat or something anywhere. Like, you never know the reasoning. So if the bar didn't, like, try to reach out to them to settle up and be like, hey, somewhere in the night we didn't get paid. Like,
But I imagine that's for anybody, though. That'd be anybody. Just
true.
I just couldn't see myself being like,
if I got a bar bill and there's somebody threatening my life somewhere and I know I need to leave, motherfucker, if I've been to your bar before, especially if I've been to your bar before, I got you, but I gotta go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure anybody if there's a problem in the bar, people gotta escape the bar. I'm pretty sure, they're gonna keep a list of who they get and whoever's card they got or IDs they have or whatever. They're gonna contact you some kind of way. Next time they see you, hey, you didn't settle up with us last time. I know we had that crazy thing. Let's get this squared. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that'd be anybody. But for a person that you got some stature too, you got your name out there. Don't be just like, don't do that. Don't steal. That's dumb.
Yeah, because this was not that. They definitely just walked out on those.
Unless that's your thing. If you're like, your thing is to be a bum dude, then go ahead and be a bum nigga. But I mean, like, don't just do it. So, but anyhow, it's been fun talking with you guys. I figured before we leave out of here, we'll do something we haven't done in a while. I thought I had a banner for it, but I can't find it. So, but regardless of the fact, it's us against the cards that are against humanity.
Oh, fun! We haven't played this in a while.
Yeah. So, I think I got the rules right. We've been pulling just 5 cards, so I've got 5 cards here. Boom, 5 cards. And pulled out a little stack of randomness over here so we can get some cool answers. I'm going to read the question. You guys answer the best you can. And we're going to start with you, Willie. Sorry, I gotta get a bifocal. I can't read with my glasses on. All right, Willie, this is for you here. In the new Disney Channel original movie, Hannah Montana struggles with blank for the first time.
Music? I don't know. Her daddy? I don't know. Shit.
Her daddy.
Hannah Montana. She struggles with something?
Yeah, in the new Disney Channel original movie, Hannah Montana struggles with blank for the first time.
Herself? I don't know. Shit.
All right. Flower?
Multiple personality disorder.
Smart. That's a smart one. I'm gonna say the troubles of cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the new Disney Channel original movie, Hannah Montana struggles with the troubles of cocaine.
That actually sounds about right for this age group.
I think we both were pretty close. You with the multiple personalities, and me with the cocaine later on.
I think Willie had it too, though. Dealing with herself would be dealing with both of those problems together.
Yeah, so I think together we were a brain. But what does the white card say? Spontaneous human combustion.
I was close. I was just thinking.
No, but that can happen from all of those things together.
And she'd have died. And she'd have died in her sleep.
All right. Well, Ola, label that a tie. It's a tie.
Okay.
We'll call that one a tie. So right now it's $1 million.
No, I think we won. I think we won.
Well, hold on. We'll call that a tie because we both, us and the cards kind of led to the same direction here. All right, Flower, you're first this time. So, all right. So, Flower, I'm just gonna read the question as it is. You answer it as such. All right. So, yes, Flower. What's my secret power?
Being an asshole.
He didn't say mine. He said his.
Being a weirdo asshole.
All right, I'll take that. That's a good power to have. Dun, 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 dun. Super weirdo asshole here to not save
people. You make people, and that power involves making people believe that you're just an unsuspecting weirdo dickhead guy, but you actually do have, manners and care. You just sometimes don't.
What the dick? Wait a minute, he had a dickhead to that. Hold on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Just yeah. Don't take it personal. I mean,
I know I have to. I gotta rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I've been called worse. Don't get me wrong. I just was like, damn, I didn't know I was a dickhead too. But all right, I'll be that. I'll wear that. I will be a dickhead out because I know I can.
Like I said, don't take it personally.
That's what I said. I know what's wrong with me. It's good. Willie.
Yo.
What's my superpower?
You are a person in management profession. Pimp.
Super pimp. I like that.
Yeah. Person in management profession.
management position. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I
like that. I would like to think
that nasty hose though.
It took me a minute. I'm a little slow.
It's all good.
I spelled it.
I know. That's the slow part.
That's the slow part. She even after spelling, you kind of fuck her. She was like P-I-M-P.
And it was like
I like them jokes. Them the ones you just go. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. All right.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
What's my superpower, you guys? Honestly, my superpower is being able to pop lock on any surface until it is gone. So I can pop lock.
Said to be the what?
I can pop lock on things until they're gone. So I have.
You said pop. Wait, you said pop lock or pop lock?
Pop lock.
You can pop lock on things until they're gone?
So they disappear.
Wait, what?
Call it maybe pop lock and transport or something.
I don't get it. What do you mean pop lock until it disappears?
It just disappears. It's gone. I pop lock on it and it's gone. Like if you don't say you got a mess on your floor, you're like, oh no, I have a mess on my floor. I come over and I pop lock on it. And the mess disappears.
Oh, because you're talking about some superhero power you want to have.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I'm with it. Okay. I didn't know you wanted to be a pop locker.
I don't know if you win it or not, but yeah.
You are aspiring to be a pop locker? Like you can actually pop lock?
No.
Okay.
You ever have somebody react to a joke and it makes you feel dumb? That's where I'm at right now. I just
yep. I wasn't. Wow, she just your pop locking is stupid.
I thought that was just all the way around good.
I thought it was pretty cool.
That's a cool idea.
It was cool for a second, but you kind of fucked them all up on that one. Yeah, pop.
Now my feelings are hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to pop lock. That's boring.
I don't even want to do it no more.
You should have said a basketball player now by the way that feels.
Never pop locking again, guys.
Yep.
All right. So what does the white card have to say? What is my superpower? Nachos for the table.
Bullshit.
Nachos for the table.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That didn't even strike a nerve.
I mean, like I guess if we go to a restaurant and they don't have nachos, that would be pretty dope. Like they go there and like, hey, they got nachos. I'm like, nah, anybody do it, but I want nachos.
I think you read it. You read it wrong. You did not get chose for the table. Not you were not chose for the table.
Oh. See that. See, yeah. You see,
yeah.
Break it down.
I think that was
good job.
So no, because this actually says nachos.
Yeah, like what do you bring to the table? You were not chose. Like you were not chose. Get it? Nachos.
Nachos.
Nah, you were not chose. Nachos for the table.
Not chosen.
I feel
he was aspiring to pop lock.
I mean,
yeah.
You know what? I appreciate you trying to turn that around there, Flower. I really do. But I gotta tell you, this is a game made by white people. There's no way that they would put the word nachos and not spell NATO2, yours, not yours. They would actually spell.
Wait, so you have to then pick a new white card because basically that white card was just giving us nachos for the table. It was just like intermission. They were like, hey, round of nachos for the table. They just want us to order more drinks. That's all. They're fucking smart with their marketing.
Sounds like a white thing.
I'll pull another one. I'll pull one right out the box.
Because the first white person that came over just brought us nachos to the table.
All right, okay. What is my superpower? White cards. Oh, all right. Here we go. I think we should stick with the nachos, but cool. 7 dead and 3 in critical condition.
Yeah, we should stick with the nachos.
That's my superpower. That's what we gotta stick now.
No, we're going back to
if we pull again, we forfeit. I'm not forfeiting.
We're going back to nachos.
Oh, like there are rules.
We can't go back either. We gotta keep this one.
You gotta go forward with it. Oh,
yeah, this is now my superpower. 7 dead and 3 in critical condition.
Yeah, and you really that superpower sucks. Just saying.
Well, it's a lot better than pop blocking a mess away.
I'd rather him do the nachos.
I mean, this is like a bad power though, because like is that like one thing, like definitely the outcome of any contact with me? If there's gonna be a battle, 7 dead, 3 in critical condition. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
Yeah.
No,
because I would. Yeah, just to make this so, I would make that be with time 7 dead. To be like the 7th guy, be like, I'm like, hey man.
You know, you should make that the name of one of your skits.
7 dead and 3 in critical condition.
Yeah, you should lead with that.
I just might.
You should lead with that and say, you say, you know, one of my superhero powers has always been being able to pop lock a mess away. And then at the end of the skit, you go through the whole skit, you go through the thing, and you'd be like, crowd, what is my superhero power? But you lead with the 7 dead and the 3 in critical condition.
Actually,
the last time I pop locked to clean up a mess.
We have 7 dead and 3 in critical condition.
So I gave up pop locking, and I decided just to leave the mess.
I decided to just be a comic after this.
I decided to be a person in a management profession.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, here we go. Next one. All right, here we go. Willie, this is on you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to start this one, and then Willie, you can go next. All right. I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale, juice, and fat chicks all weekend.
Hold up, this is for you?
It says I'm going on a cleanse this weekend. Nothing but kale, juice. I mean, you can say it too, then it'd be about you, but I'm reading the question, so.
Yeah, because I'm like, because the way you said it, like, okay, so you going on a cleanse.
Yeah, remember, the rules are I'm only going to read the question how it's presented. So however you answer it, you know, consider that it's telling me to read it to you in first person. I'm going on a cleanse this weekend. Nothing but kale, juice, and
OG Kush.
All right.
Yeah. Because I'm not doing no fat chicks. Not cleansing my body. Not no fat chick. No fat chick ain't gonna clean shit out of me.
I gotta tell you ain't gonna sweat more. Flower.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm going on a cleanse this weekend. Nothing but kale, juice, and
now can I ask? You know me. I'm sorry. I have to ask a question. Is it kale, juice separate and a third item, or is it kale juice one item and a second item?
Kale, juice, and
okay. So kale, juice, and meditation.
Nah, tofu.
That is a good proper cleanse. That is a proper cleanse. I appreciate you for that. Let's see how well the white cards agree with us on this here. Boom.
I probably should have said water.
I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale, juice, and a disappointing birthday party.
This is definitely a white, crowded. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's not for this week though. My birthday party is not this week.
My birthday party's every week. You keep fucking with me.
I'm confused. Maybe I'm confused.
This is just a disappointing birthday party. So not necessarily my birthday party.
Right.
Oh.
So I'm going on a cleanse this week.
Oh, it was a disappointing birthday party for Doughboy.
Damn.
It was a disappointing birthday party, and he definitely needs to do the cleanse. And kale, water, and cabbage would probably be the best for him, or cucumber.
Wow.
Good job, Flower. I'm gonna put those away.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fucked up.
I'm just saying, like, I'm sad because I really wish that there was a better supportive, there's only just a handful of us that are, give a damn about each other's, long-term okay and feelings. But I just, Joe's a really good guy. And I wish that, that he had a handful more people that were friendly and supportive of him. Because he tries really hard to be supportive of others and really means it. And so like I feel really bad that I wasn't able to like celebrate with him for his birthday and just show him that his friendship is appreciated.
Don't worry, he's got another one coming up in 12 months. All right,
Oh,
so
okay. That's good.
Well,
Good. We'll put it on the calendar.
all right,
That's 2
so
times.
right or left, guys?
Left.
1 or 2? 1, 2. 1.
Recently they said swipe left is to keep, so let's go left.
We're left.
Left.
Wait,
Right.
you're right, or am I right?
You're not right. You're right.
You just said left. I grabbed my left hand. So
Left hand. Swiping left.
All right.
Your left hand is not my left hand.
Yeah, but it's my left hand. My left hand is my
Your
left
right hand.
And I asked you right or left. So you said left. I chose that. When you said left, that's left.
So really, that we didn't do anything there.
No, you just picked one. That's all you did. So
Yeah, we did. We picked one.
good job.
That was all for show.
You did good.
These damn scripted shows, just playing.
You're doing good. Don't worry about it.
Scripted reality.
Yeah, whatever. You're doing all right. Just
Rock and roll.
All right. I drink to forget.
Dream to forget? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So Flower, I drink to forget. Blank.
Oh, I drink.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
No, it's not a question.
You drink to forget. Why do you do that?
That's your answer is why?
Well,
I drink to forget why.
I drink to forget why. Yeah.
Person? Am I supposed to answer the card in the same third person?
Right.
I drink to forget why I forget to drink.
No, I was asking because you said you drink to forget, and I was asking why.
Yeah.
Why do you do that? What are you trying to forget? Like,
I mean, it's just.
that was a question or a statement.
Well, no, you completed the statement that you did. So I'm just taking the first word that come out of your mouth, Flower. That's all I'm doing. I drink to forget why. I forget to.
No. I drink to.
Oh, why do you forget to drink then? Drink to forget.
I drink to forget to say no.
Most of you do. I think that's really a girl problem.
I don't really drink, so that's why it was a little confusing. That's why I was answering your question, like why would you drink to forget? So, yeah.
All right, that's cool. I drink to forget this conversation. Willie.
Yeah.
You said you drink to what?
Drink to forget this conversation.
Willie.
Yeah.
I drink to forget.
Trump.
All right.
Damn.
Well, I can't think of anything other than yeah. I mean, everything
that's
else.
That's a lot of drinking, bro. Because he's really out there. That's a lot.
And that's the other ring. Yeah, I gotta do a lot of drinking, dude. I even really have to catch up.
He's really out there. So just
I'm a month behind too, so that really doesn't help me out.
All right. So what does the white card say? I drink to forget a ball of earwax, semen, and toenail clippings.
The fuck?
That probably goes with my answer, I guess.
I mean,
because if I don't say no, I might wake up to a husband with toenail clippings and a ball of semen inside of my mouth. And what was the other thing?
What? Lord Jesus.
You don't want to. First of all, you don't want to wake up with a ball of semen in your mouth. That's horrible.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of thick.
That's yeah.
Why wouldn't I want to wake up to my husband's jizz in my what?
Not a ball. Like no, it's a ball of earwax. Semen.
Oh, a ball of earwax. Okay, so yeah, like I'm, one day I might wake up and there's a husband figure, and maybe there's a ball of earwax from cleaning out his ear before he went to bed because his ear was hurting, and I wake up to his dick in my mouth, and what was the other thing again?
Toenail clippings.
And yeah, maybe he groomed himself before he went to bed or something, and the maid hadn't come before we woke up or something. I don't know.
Wow.
That's all right.
I'm just saying, like, I'd be okay with that. Now, obviously, hopefully he's a clean person. I am a clean person, but like, if the maid takes care of those things, or like, I don't know, like, but like, I'd be okay with those things if those are the things that come with a man. They sound like things that come with a man.
They kind of do.
Things that come with a man for 100, Alex. I mean 1,000, Alex.
Yeah. Just want you guys to know we are kind of low-key losing this game. Recent laboratory study shows that undergraduates have 50% less sex after being exposed to what, Willie?
Math class.
Yeah, math class makes me 50% horny, 50% less horny. Yeah, right.
You got, the percentage, you got to count. And then by the time you get to 50, either you done it or you didn't, that's a lot of counting, dog.
I'm a firm believer that no math teacher is hot.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did have a math teacher that I find hot now, but not back then.
Yeah, because I was about to say I agree. Because if we're going back then, yeah, I'm not fucking my math teacher at all.
I did have one that yeah, I would like now I'd bang her now, but I wouldn't bang her back then. Yeah, because she was ugly back then, she just wasn't my type back then. But now she's my type.
Wouldn't that be like I'd want to fuck my Spanish teacher? I mean, yeah, that about the only one.
Yeah, Spanish.
Yeah, because I couldn't understand.
My Spanish teacher was like 55 years old.
I wouldn't touch her now. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think I've seen her on Channel 10 teaching math.
My teacher?
My math teacher from back in the day.
Ooh.
I don't ever remember having a separate math teacher. Oh, I guess after a while I had a separate math teacher, but I didn't take like math. I took like accounting and shit. Like,
oh, you cheated.
Like business math and shit. Yeah, I cheated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you cheated.
That's cool. Yeah, all right, Flower, what you think? A recent laboratory study shows that undergraduates have 50% less sex after being exposed to
modern dating.
That's heavy. Because also something that can make you 50% less hornier is modern dating, because that shit's weird. So
I mean, like, I just don't get horny anymore. So
no, well, I do. Like that.
Not for like modern dating, like. Like again, like it's very, very rare that somebody attracts me enough to feel like attracted to feel like you want to like actually hook up with them or do anything. Like you might be attracted to someone and be like, oh shit, she's hot or he's hot. I mean, not like, I'm just saying, not you saying he's hot, but I'm using, I'm saying just in the in general context.
Right.
But like to then proceed to like actually want to like pursue or any of those kind of thing is very rare. So I feel like that could be very, very much the case. Like people are just not wanting to just hook up anymore. They're not wanting to just have a false experience. I think that there a lot of people are turning away from just the randomness of modern dating.
Because it's not the same.
No, well, that and like a lot of people are, there's a lot of psychopaths out there. There's a lot of, people who are married who are still continuing to be out there and causing, harm to others and things like that. So,
what's the white card say?
Oh man, I didn't even mean to react like that, but when I seen it, I had to,
what the white card say?
Yeah. So a recent laboratory study shows that undergraduates have 50% less sex after being exposed to Black Jesus.
Wow.
I give
so that all. So Art. So Ray J. Yeah.
Yeah, to the white card.
Yeah. That goes to the white card for sure.
Big time. Yeah, I'll give that to white card for a month.
Yeah, white card won on that one there. Black, god damn, Black.
So good job, Black Jesus, because white Jesus had everybody out here fucking like rabbits.
Everything. Yep. Mm-hmm. There it is.
Good job, Black Jesus.
Hey, put your dick away. Put your dick away, boy.
Right? Wrap it up, son.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Quit fucking on white lady like that, boy.
That's my princess.
All right, next card.
That's it. We're done here.
On that one.
No, keep playing. Keep going.
Oh, you guys want to play one?
Yeah,
come on. And I already messed up one.
Interactive play is 2026 inviting.
Are you for real? Oh, you are kidding me.
All right, we're gonna do 3 more.
Are you for real? Are you here in person?
This goes into one of those. I can't believe I pulled it up, and I actually was crazy enough to look up Diddy, Ditty, for some reason.
Oh, like Diddy?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like Diddy, but this is it's a short, simple song.
Doo-wop Diddy?
Yeah, and it says it's a short, simple song. So,
all right, dude.
That's it. I would never call myself Diddy.
Just walking down the street singing.
Ooh, yeah. See, I wouldn't want to be called that. Oh, that's what I was
singing.
She look good, just sweet. All I wanted to do is bust nuts on her feet.
Are you
busting on her feet? 2 Live Crew. All right, you guys. Here we go. We're gonna do 3 more and we're out of here. All right. So once again, fair warning, you guys. I'm reading the question as it is. Answer accordingly. Understand point of views, past tense, pre-tense, all that good shit. So here we go. Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in here because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is blank? Willie.
Black. Oh, my bad. It just came. No. Okay, your daughter is.
No, we're sticking with that first one you said, buddy.
Black.
Yeah. That's cool because that is some new shit. Maybe they didn't know, and they figured it out at school and be like, "Yo, your kid ain't Mexican. That's a nigga you got."
Yeah,
just want you to understand. This may not be your kid, Mr. Diaz. Flower, what say you, Mr. and Mrs. Diaz? We called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is
dressed like a vampire and standing in the corner behind you?
That's a pretty good one.
No, I did not realize my daughter standing behind me dressed as a vampire standing behind me. And
Yeah, we didn't realize it all week until we kept looking for her in class and she kept coming up absent, but she was marked here present at school. And then every time I would leave my office and come back into my office, I would notice this little blood drill path, but it was ketchup. That's what the custodian said. And so then I looked up and there she was. There she was just standing there. So I called you in here so that you would see if you noticed her standing there. Does she do this at home? I'm just wondering what it's like in your household. You know, we try here to accommodate all of the children to be able to learn to their accommodations. And if this is how she learns at home, I would like to accommodate that. But if not, then we're going to have to discuss the new asylum that just opened in town.
No, Miss Flower, our daughter is batshit crazy. Get it? Batshit.
There we go.
Great. Okay. Well, let's get you guys all on the bus.
Nah, we're gonna let her eat you. During sex, I like to think about blank. Flower.
It's been so long. I don't know what I would think about. Oh my gosh. But I think that I'm just gonna go for like hypothetical during sex with an amazing partner. I just want to think about that moment in its entirety, every part of everything, and just not think about anything all at the same time.
All right then. Romantical, she says.
Romantical.
Willie?
No, not necessarily.
During sex, I like to think about
sex.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If I'm thinking about something else other than sex, then we ain't having sex.
No,
that's what I mean. Like, I think that, like, for me, the ultimate sex is not having any other thought on your mind and just being in the feeling of the experience.
Not me. I like to think about Rubik's Cube finishing times.
Finishing times. That nasty fucker. That's why we only get 2 fucking minutes, man. That's just wrong.
But the white card said establishing dominance, which is also true.
Ooh.
True.
I believe in that too, yeah. That was a good white card.
You do. That was a good white
card. And now you understand, ladies, why sometimes you're not getting the connection during sex that you think you're getting. Because A, men are either thinking about sex or they're thinking about concentration on other priority games.
Rubik's Cube's finishing times.
Finishing times, yeah.
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube finishing time.
And the fastest one. All right. Hey guys, welcome to Chili's. Would you like to start the night off right with hand jobs? Figure I go first on that one.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I got the Chili's part, but if you
I would love to start my night off with a hand job.
Yeah. I was gonna say start the night off with a blunt. Yeah.
That would also make me stay at Chili's.
Yeah.
Flower?
I think I would like to be offered to start the night off with a companion.
Damn.
Would you like to not eat? Would you like to not eat alone tonight, man?
Yeah. I would like to not eat alone tonight. Yeah.
Oh. If you're picking the guy up from Chili's, okay. Right on.
Hey, hold on. Chili's is my restaurant.
Maybe he'll be at Chili's by himself, or maybe we'll meet up the street and go together, or I don't know. You're the one that picked Chili's, not me.
Or you could be the gateway to him leaving his wife engaged that night.
Like, just saying.
This is at Chili's.
At Chili's. Right on. That's the spot.
I don't think I need to take him away from his wife and kids at Chili's. Like, that's kind of extreme.
But that's how it happens.
Damn. I don't want to be the hussy down at Chili's taking everybody's husband. But that's I see it now. The girl that works down at Chili's with the big titties. I see it now. I see it. And hey, honey, let's go to Chili's this weekend. You want to go to Chili's this weekend? Come on, babe. I'll be your server. Will it be the regular for you guys? Oh my God, you're my favorite customer.
Hand jobs all around. Yes, hand jobs all around. All right, so here's what the white card has to say. Hey guys, welcome to Chili's. Would you like to start the night off right with my abusive boyfriend who really isn't so bad once you get to know him?
Oh, fuck no.
Like I said, like, damn, just because he was abusive to you doesn't mean he's going to be abusive to me. Go ahead and order what we going to order, boo.
See, no. Yeah.
I mean, sure, bring him on through. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, if that's where you're, if you go out to eat and people offer you dates, I mean, then I'll try it.
I mean, he can come on over to the table if you want. I just want to know are the hand jobs part of the list. That's all.
No, there you go. Yeah.
Is this unlimited hand jobs?
No, honestly, I do not mind PDA. So,
I mean, who doesn't want a good old fashioned hand job while they're eating dinner? So that's going to be the end of the show, you guys. It's been fun. It's been real great. Willie, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to you, of course, Jay. You know how that works out, dog. You been man and the whole nigga smoking weed. Shout out to Flower, of course, for today and this afternoon. Cause hey, I seen you twice, Missy. This is not good. Not good. Shout out to my son and shout out to everybody that's watching this show. Cause y'all deserve some shout outs too. So make sure y'all put in the comments. I'll get at y'all next time. You know how that works out.
Right, thanks, Willie. Flower, you got any shout outs or anything you want to give into the people?
Happy birthday to the people out there. And enjoy your night. Drink some water. Make sure to visit girlmondayglamorous.com. And there are a couple campaigns over there for drinking water. And there's the Life Lemonade writer's book. There's the Love is Love sweatshirt going on for the season. And I do believe that pretty soon you can get pre-sale ticket to the wait list for Doughboys Cookbook. That'll be coming soon. So, shout out to everyone listening out there via Twitch and YouTube and StreamYard and all of the other platforms that this show is visible. Shout out to the show itself and its hosts. And remember to have a good night and drive safe.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, well, like I said, those back in the back, but shout out to him. Shout out to and thanks to him for allowing me to feature for him last night. Had a great fucking time featuring over at Backstop Bar. I didn't want to say Backstop Bar, but it's just Backstop Bar. Had a good time. It was awesome. It wasn't there Sunday for his roast, but I did roast him last night a little bit. Nothing heavy, just something to make the crowd laugh. Nothing heavy. Other than that, it was a good time. Shout out to the hosts of those shows I can't think of right now because I'm dreadfully high. Willie, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Flower. Shout out to everybody from Heather and Dale and on the Two Niggas We Smoking podcast. Shout out to our watchers. Shout out to us as a podcast. I've been looking at our numbers. We ain't going up by leaps and bounds, but our last couple of episodes here have had some double digits on them, so that's good to see. It's nice to see double digits instead of single digits or no digits at all. And other than that, thank you guys, and let's go out to a little bit of music tonight. Let's do, let's Upright Lines.
A spliff is a spliff is a spliff.
Well, I'm just saying, if we got it, we might as well roll it up, right?
It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas, about to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas, about to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. What's this about alone? Only if it's grown in the field or in your home. 360, that's my zone. 336 was my home. And now we on our own. 702 and it doing it like we grown. Son, watch your tone. We pebbled and stone. Like Madden, I'm gone. Now tell me I'm wrong. Mary and a cigarello thong. A bong. You only got 5, then you gon' be alone. Oh, we smoke till it's gone. Pass the Dutchie, cabron. It's 1 of the 2-ish. You should come along. We cannabis strong. Teacher and my chong. Chalice, a spliff, piece, pipe, or the bong, or the gas mask. A few spliffs and something pretty playing grab ass. We in the back bumping last math class. You get 16 and 1. We puffin' and passin', now who got the rum? It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas, about to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas, about to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something.
Legalized, you're a champion, eagle-eye, we the lions. Upright stance, but non-compliant, we get high in most environments we reside in, boring naughty. So it's in the lining and in the lines when we emote through Mike Sears, turn to believers. We the underdogs, now we the overachievers. We the catalog, why would you leave it to beavers? This ain't catalogs for cereals, no tigers here. No backwoods, but to each his own. Carolina's own, smoking on that Vegas grown. I'm Atlanta zoned, Red Rock, Appalachian Mountain stoned. Shoutouts to everyone smoking along. I'm glad you decided to participate. Let me use these last few bars to precipitate. Use the magic herb to meditate and elevate. We not Diddy endorsed, but we puff.
It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas, about to put me on my ass. Star, you about to roll something?
Yeah, I'm about to roll something.
If you about to roll something? Yeah, I'm about to roll. It's like puff, puff, pass. Either that Rachel or that gas, about to put me on my ass. If you about to smoke something? Yeah, I'm about to smoke something. Star, you about to smoke something?
Yeah, I'm about to smoke something.